Hey guys, it's Xandra here, the founder and creator of Z Sports Corner. And like last week, I gave you guys a midweek recap of everything that's going on in the sports world. Unfortunately, I couldn't do one yesterday because I had to work, so it's Thursday, it's in the morning, and time to give you guys a recap and also a little treat of what's coming on this weekend. So we're going to be talking about the NFL Power Rankings and what those teams are, the top 5, and who they're playing this weekend. Then we got the MLB postseason. Lots of games going to Game 5 in the series. That always makes it great and interesting, so we'll talk about that. And then we also got college football. Yes, plenty of upsets happened this past Saturday, and also some games that I think you should be watching on Week 7 coming up. So first, let's start off, and let's start with our college football. So like I said last week, we had some upsets. For the rankings of the top 25, we had teams move into the top 25. We had teams that were in the top 10 move out of the top 10. It's college football. Anything can happen. Small teams can beat the big teams, and that's what makes them great. So on Week 7, I've got games for you guys. So tomorrow, starting at 6 p.m., we've got Clemson, who are ranked 2 in the nation, and they'll be playing Syracuse. That's going to be a good game. You're going to want to watch that. Clemson obviously has been dominating since last season, so watch for that. Saturday, we've got 11 a.m. game, and it's going to be against Michigan, who actually lost last week. They were ranked number 7, and now we're up to 17 after getting beat at home by Michigan State. That one hurt, obviously. And they're going to be playing Indiana, so that's going to be a good game to watch. And then on Saturday at 2:30 p.m., we got Auburn, who are ranked 10th, against LSU. Yes, LSU is not ranked this season. That's okay. But they've been having a good season so far. They came off a great win last week, so you're going to want to watch that game. And then also at 2:30, we've got my sweet Wisconsin Badgers, who are ranked 7th now after getting a great win last week against Nebraska at Nebraska's home. So ouch on that one, but good for us, obviously. And they'll be playing Purdue, and they're back at Camp Randall, so we'll see a lot of jump around happening then. And lastly, at 7 p.m., we've got a good night game for you guys. Michigan State. Yes, they've got bumped into the top 25 after beating the University of Michigan, as I already talked about. Ranked 21 now, and they'll be playing Minnesota. So those are good games I think you guys should keep an eye on. Obviously, you've got 22 games to choose from, but those are my top games I think you guys should watch. And then also, just an update for the University of Massachusetts for South Florida, who's also ranked 18th, is canceled on Saturday. So if you're looking to watch that game, unfortunately, it is canceled. So that's what I think for college football. Let's move. Next, we've got MLB Series postseason. Lots going on, guys. The American League Division Series. We already have the Houston Astros moving on to the next level after they beat the Boston Red Sox, that series 3-1. All right, last night we had the New York Yankees take on the Cleveland Indians. New York Yankees and Cleveland Indians were tied in that series 2-2. Obviously, last night's game was the final game to see who moves on, and New York Yankees took that game 5-2. So they'll be moving on, and we'll have the Astros be playing the Yankees. So watch out when that game comes on, all right? It's going to be a good one. Then we got the National League Division Series. We always have the Los Angeles Dodgers, obviously the number 1 team in the MLB, came out swinging and dominating the Arizona Diamondbacks, unfortunately, and swept them 3-0 in that series. And they'll be playing whoever wins tonight's game, who is against for the Chicago Cubs versus the Washington Nationals. So those two teams' series are tied again, 2-2. After Washington Nationals actually came back last night and, didn't even come back, won that game 0-5. So whoever wins that will be playing the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Game 5's tonight, people, 7:08 p.m. You better be watching. And next and lastly is we've got the NFL Power Rankings. Dun, dun, dun. So number 1, obviously, if you watch football, is the Chiefs. They are 5-0. Let me say that one more time. 5-0. They have not lost this season. They're the only team that has not lost. And they'll be playing the Steelers on Sunday at 3:25 p.m. So you're going to want to watch that. Then we've got the Eagles. They are 4-1. They are also second in our power rankings, and they play the Panthers tonight at 7:25 p.m., okay? Number 3, we've got my favorite, the Green Bay Packers, and they are 4-1 in their record this week, and they'll be playing the Vikings on Sunday at 12 p.m., not our regular 3:25 p.m., but you're still going to want to watch that game. It's going to be a great game, a rivalry game, obviously. Then we've got number 4, the Falcons. They're coming off a bye week this week, and their record is 3-1. They'll be playing the Dolphins at 12 p.m. on Sunday, so you're going to want to watch that game. And then we've got the Panthers, who are 4-1, and guess what? They play tonight. The Eagles, another power ranking team. So I wonder whoever takes this win tonight, they bump up in the power rankings. If they get booted out, we got new teams. I don't know, but you're going to want to watch that game at 7:25 p.m. So I just gave you guys a whole lot of information, a lot of games to watch. But I'm just so excited. I love this transition of the year, postseason, moving into football season, college football season, even basketball, though we didn't talk about it. That starts next week. We have a lot to watch and a lot to talk about. So I hope I see you guys next week for my next Hump Day Post midweek sports recap. And I'm out.